Welcome. Have a seat. I am happy to see you here again learning more about psychology. But if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Now let's start. Max Wertheimer was a Czech-American psychologist who is best known for his contributions to the field of gestalt psychology. Gestalt psychology is a school of psychology that emphasizes the holistic nature of perception and how the brain organizes sensory information into meaningful wholes. Wertheimer was born in Prague, then part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. He received his doctorate in psychology from the University of Prague in 1906 and went on to work at the Psychological Institute in Frankfurt, Germany. It was here that he conducted some of his most important research on perception and cognition. One of Wertheimer's most famous experiments involved the perception of movement. In this experiment, he presented subjects with a series of static lights that were turned on and off in rapid succession. The lights were arranged in a line, and the subjects were asked to report whether they saw a single moving light or several stationary lights. Wertheimer found that the subjects consistently reported seeing a single moving light, even though there was no physical movement involved. This experiment demonstrated the brain's ability to create the perception of movement through the process of the phi phenomenon. Wertheimer's work on the phi phenomenon led him to develop the concept of gestalt, which refers to the way in which the brain organizes sensory information into meaningful patterns and wholes. According to Gestalt psychology, the brain does not simply process stimuli on a piecemeal basis, but rather organizes them into coherent wholes that can be understood and interpreted. Wertheimer's ideas about perception and cognition had a major influence on the field of psychology, and his work continues to be studied and discussed by psychologists today. He is also credited with helping to establish the field of Gestalt psychology, which has had a lasting impact on the study of perception and cognition. In addition to his work in psychology, Wertheimer was also an accomplished musician and an avid collector of art. He emigrated to the United States in 1933 to escape the rising tide of anti-Semitism in Europe, and he spent the final years of his life teaching and conducting research at various universities in the United States. He passed away in 1943 at the age of 63. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions for future content, please don't hesitate to comment and reach out.